Hello and welcome back to Portland State Sailors Dynasty here on College Football 25. Today we've got a lot in store. We got another American Conference game against Army, who are 1-1 on the year. Again, we have a better overall than them, but I doubt that we're actually going to perform better. With that said, let's get into the recruiting because I left it off. We obviously got our first commit, Nathan Capino. I mean, we're leading on all these guys, and Pena we can't really do anything else with. I think it would be better to look at some 3-stars here, and there's really only some left that have interest in us. So if we look at them, I think that is going to be what we want to do here. I'm going to look at Portilla. He's a pretty standard 3-star. And then I'm going to look at Jason Carr, the halfback, and he is also pretty standard. So those are our points that we used. I know it seems silly to use them on scouting, but I'm not going to throw hours at a player if I don't know what they're doing. And we have a pretty good lead on the rest of these guys. Now we're going to go up against Army today. I don't really like the gray. I'm going to give them the black, which I think is super cool. And we're going to wear our away whites. We are playing on the road at Army. It is a night game, and here we are getting ready to do battle with the Army. We're going to look at Carter Wells today. He obviously has had a rough start to the year. He had a pretty good first game, but after that first game, it's been really rough. So we're going to start out, try and get him going with a nice little screen pass here to Xander Stone. We're going to juke away, but not really get that far, all the way up to the 40. All right, we're going to see here about the handoff. We're going to Stone, and he only gets 3 on the play. I don't want to fully give up on the run. I think a 3rd and manageable is something we can handle here. So we're going to give it to Stone, and he's actually going to get the first huge run from Xander Stone, and he's looking to have a really good day. We're going to give him a break, handoff to Barry, who gets up the middle for 3. We're going to have these 2 outside receivers on streaks because they're in press, and we're going to go underneath to Doss. He can't hang on. I always get scared throwing over the middle, but in that position I probably should have hit X. Still really learning how this game works as we're at 3rd and 7 here, and we're going to go over the middle for Harrington, and he makes a play, gets all the way up to the 24-yard line. And now it's going to be a draw for Xander Stone, who gets a nice little gain of 6. We're driving here. I'm really nervous about making the wrong throw. I don't want to mess anything up by making an interception that costs us. So nice little run here by Xander Stone. Gets inside the 10 to the 6. As I messed up. I should have thrown that screen earlier, but Stone is able to gain some yards somehow on that. Looking to get in the end zone. I'm going to make a dangerous throw. It does not go on target, and we're going to have to settle for 3 here. And that's assuming I get that. Whew, that was way closer than that should have been. It's going to be another one of these games. I believe that we can win this one. I have faith in us. They do get the flip off, and they get the first. Wow. They're going to go up the gut, and we're able to stop them for a gain of 2. Always looking to get a stop in this game. It is a screen pass, and I can't wrap him up. Unfortunately, couldn't get the stop there, but I do feel like we have a pretty good chance. This formation, they're running it very well, I won't lie, but we're able to get a stop there. Loss of 2 on the play. Interesting, they have a lot of motion with the fullback formation that FCS East definitely did not run. I think the motion at least adds an element to it. A little less simple as they get 4th and 1. And they're going to stay on the field. They don't want the 3. Who knows? Oh, they're going to hand it right off up the middle, and we didn't have anyone there. That sucks, but we're going to have another set of downs here. They're going to run it with the QB, and we wrap him up for a loss of 2. This is certainly an interesting way of playing football. Not really sure if I mess with it personally, but hey, if you're not really good, I mean, this is the way to do it for sure, as he gets all the way to the end zone. All right, we need a good drive here. This is really huge momentum swing. They answered. Now we have an opportunity to answer ourselves. Xander Stone cuts up field all the way to the 41. I make a lot of mistakes in this game. We're going to get it to Luke Stone for a gain of 5. Interesting little play. We're going to get it out to Stone, who cuts up and gets a first. Here we go, out to Doss. We run that play a lot. He jukes away, gets to the 29. We are going to try the outside run. We're actually going to get nothing on it. I just get nervous about cutting it outside and losing yards, whereas I feel like the inside runs, at least you're going to get a gain of nothing. On the 2nd and 9, we are going to give it to Stone, cut around these guys, and get all the way up to the 14-yard line. And I'm really glad that we have him to lean on, because we would be a mess without him. He carries some guys with him, 5 yards. He's got 50 on the day. Xander holds on to it. Wow, huge play from him. And we're at a 3rd and 1. And he dropped it. Oh, he dropped it. I thought he held on and got us a new set of downs, but he didn't. Although Stone is able to get the first down all the way to the 1. We're going to run the fake, dump it off to the fullback. It works on the goal line every time. And there we go. Worth into the end zone. Back in the fullback formation, they run motion. They hand it off, jet sweep-esque play, and they're loose. Gain of 9 now, 3rd and 5. I'm taking the deep safety and moving him up here. The block's set up amazingly, and the QB gets the first. Yeah, Army is just really out-muscling us in this middle of the field here, and in the trenches as well. They're running motion again, and we stop the fullback. 2nd and 10. The key difference between Army and FCS East is that Army can absolutely throw the ball as well. They're going to run motion with the wide receiver. They're going to bomb it deep. I don't think there's any way he's catching that, and they're going to have to punt us the ball. Drive starts at the 22-yard line. We're going to run halfback smash, break it outside. Stone gets upfield. Stone got us all those yards. We're going to go right back to him. And he throws that guy off of him and gets the first down. I am going to go to Wayburn here. He catches the pass for a gain of 8. If it sounds like I was surprised that he caught it, you would be right. I am very surprised. He's definitely one of our better offensive players, but overall-wise, it feels like he should be a lot better than he is. I wish he got the first down there, but it's okay. We've got a fresh, very slick to come get the first down. Right up the gut on inches. Yeah, everything kind of broke down there. Didn't really see anything that I loved, so we're going to lose 3 on the sack. Stone is on fire, and we are going to call his number again, giving him another screen pass. He's going to run to the outside and get a gain of 10. I'm going to go opt for the run. I just like the blocking that we're getting, and it's going to be 4th and inches. They don't guard Harrington on that, and he's going to break a tackle, run up the sideline here, and get gain of 20. I just don't see any point in punting. It's 4th and inches, you know what I mean? And we just got to stop. We can hold them to 3 as we lose 1 in the backfield. And I know I need to know not to do an audible within 4 seconds. I was just trying to run a completely new play, and it just shouldn't have been a thing that I'm doing. So now it is 2nd and 16. It's going to be a rough one. We're going to try and gain a lot back here on the long run that we're going to get from Stone. The long run only ends up being 3 yards, as I read that really poorly. And we've now got 3rd and 13. We're going to dump it underneath to Stone. He's actually going to make somebody miss and get the first down. Wow, Xander Stone having quite a great game for us. Clearly, he's the engine of this offense. When he's on his game, we have a chance. And as I say that, he gets dropped in the backfield. All right, 2nd and goal at the 2-minute warning now. We do have Stone out. We're going to get him the ball. Perfectly placed pass, and that's a touchdown. We're almost running up the score on Army. They're running a nice little screen play, and we get him for a gain of 3. 2nd and 7. They hike it up. Yeah, that's unfortunate because there's nothing I'm going to be able to do about that. Yeah, and then if I was covering as the deep safety, I would have been able to stop that, but they get a big old gain all the way touchdown. Block sets up well. We've got another blocker downfield. Stone able to get all the way to the 47 and out of bounds. They're trying to press up. Don't love that. It actually throws him open there, and Dobbs is able to get all the way there. We're now pretty much in field goal range, so I'm just going to run this screen, try and cut up field. Nice little gain of 5. We do want a touchdown. That's obviously what we're going for, but we got to be realistic with ourselves and understand that we're not probably, well, who knows? Harrington is getting upfield all the way to the 4. We still have 3 timeouts and 40 seconds. So all of a sudden, we're basically at the goal line. Oh, we break the tackle, and Wells runs all the way to the 1 directly, and Stone gets in the end zone. Gear up like that. Just no funny stuff. Nice hit, and that should take us to halftime. We've got a 10-point lead. Army has the ball. They're in their fullback formation. QB wants to keep it and holds on to it for a loss of 2. Back in the fullback formation. Here we are, 2nd and 12. They run another motion, and it's just going to be a hand up the middle, and they get 3 on those first couple downs. As I see that, but we make a nice play with Cam Dennis. Give me that pick, and we're going all the way to the 1-yard line. I broke the tackle, but I couldn't stay in bounds. Their line doesn't look like it's ready for this RPO. I'm going to be honest, and we're going to get another touchdown. Now we're just bullying the Army. Score's now 31-14, and we're here. They're still running this fullback formation. I think it's going to be the death of them because they're not getting any yards on it. I mean, 2nd and 10, we're just stopping it. But it's a design QB run, and you're gaining a yard there. Now you're back on 3rd and 9. We can't get any pressure on the quarterback. As I say that, we get our first sack of the game. That's Jake Couch. I think this is where we reestablish the run and try not really so much to get points, but just to take time off the clock. Obviously, you want to do a little bit of both, but the key to not fumbling a lead really is to just burn clock. You don't need to get any fancy, stuff going with the play calling. Stone fights just to only lose 1 there. Here we go. We actually have no protection there. Was waiting for the route to develop, but it didn't. It's a quick 3 and out for us. All right, Army has the ball back after a quick possession by us. They run a play-action fake, and we break the pass up. Now 2nd and 10, they're in the gun. We're going to shift the line right in case they run. They actually run a screen, and the blocks for that screen are incredible. So incredible, but there's a flag on the play. We can't get them all the way to the house. If that penalty's on us, it's illegal contact. Sure. Totally. All right, Army just scored. I seriously don't understand this. That's super weird. It's a play-action fake, and we're going to pick that off in the end zone. No 2 points for you. All right, we're going to be a little aggressive here on 1st down. We're going to get it right to Finn Harrington all the way up to the 40. Maybe it's not just for him. As Wells is able to get out and get us a 1st down, but he loses the ball, and we jump on it. I like that if we can kind of sit down and Brick Wells actually catches a pass. You know it's a good day when we can get him involved, as he does have bricks for hands. Good blocks. We're going to get out and run with Wells again. He takes a huge hit, gets a gain of 9. So we're going to actually hand the ball off to who it's designed to be run for, which would be Xander Stone, who gets us a nice 1st down. Those routes developing, and everything collapses. Nothing is good. It is all very bad. We are going to hand it off to Stone up the middle, see what he can get. If 69 actually wants to block, can we watch him? I don't know. But he's not doing his job, I'll tell you that. We run the screen. It's 4th and 6. I'm not super worried about it. We are going to just take the field goal, take our points, which, again, I feel like that shouldn't be as close to the edge as that is. They are running a quick play, but we cut off, intercept it. We're going to cut outside, and we got another interception. We're going to look here, actually, at Brick Wells. Everything about that play looked fine. we're going to just slide down. That should be a late hit on the QB, but we get all the way to the 4 on that run. There we go. We're going to get it to Wayburn. He can't hold on to it. Probably went to the wrong guy, if I'm being honest. We've got a stone. We're going to give it to him. Wow, he just gets decked. I mean, the blocks don't hold up at all. I can't help but feel like that wouldn't be a thing. Wells gets to the 1, but can't get into the end zone. And we're going to have to settle for 3 if I can even hit the field goal. I don't understand what else I need to be doing there because, I mean, that is as wide as I can possibly put it, man. Like, it'd be one thing if I was aiming too far left. That would at least make sense. But, yeah, they're 2 touchdowns away. We don't want to blow this game. So we should very much be working here to get another stop. 2nd and 17. They're back in the fullback formation. I'm not going to pinch the line because I don't believe that they're going to run it. And, yep, they're going outside. We play that perfectly. It's now 3rd and 19. And they throw a screen into the dirt. It's now 4th and 19. They're going to punt us the ball. Like I said, all of our drives have had really good field position to start. That's definitely a key contributor. We're going to run this ball 5 yards with Xander Stone. I don't understand field goals, man. I really don't understand how we missed that one. It's so close. I get that we weren't lined up towards the middle, but I wasn't trying to line up the field goal, you know. I was trying to set up and get a touchdown. We need to be careful here. 2nd and 10, definitely a run that we're going to try and, oh my God, wow. Everything about that was bad. We're going to be able to tackle him and bring him down, but just a catastrophic play, overcommitted on the screen. They're now back in that fullback formation now. They're going to run it. No, it's a play action, and he drops it. They're dropping back again. They're going to the end zone, and he comes down with it. Wow, that's the quick score that you just don't want to allow. And they're again going for the 2-point conversion. I still don't understand this. So bizarre. They're running the motion. They're running a play action, and they get it this time. That field goal feels like that would have been pretty helpful. And why? Why won't they just get off the screen, dude? Oh, my God, that's so frustrating. The whole point of that play is for you to make a play, get off the screen. But we get a nice little drag here. It is what it is. I don't need to get too angry about it. We're going to stay composed here, run the ball, do all the right things. We're breaking this one loose. He is at high risk of re-injury. I am aware of that, but we have some really good backup running backs, and he's too important to not be on the field right now. He does get a gain of 2 there. 2nd and 8, we are going to run this shallow cross play. We're going to get it to Wayburn. He's going to hang on. It's now a more manageable 3rd and 5. We're going to go underneath to Doss. He gets the first down, thank goodness. It's now 3rd and 7 after a bad run there. I don't think we're going to get it with the run, but I don't think it's a bad idea to try and run for the first. We centered the kick. It's now 4th and 1, and we got it under, 10 minutes. So I view that as an absolute success. I still don't understand how that kick is almost being missed to the left. They're in the pistol formation here. We are blitzing, and we get to the quarterback. 2nd and 20, dropping him for a huge loss is Drew Golden. We were using that play. We saw that from the very beginning. We also see this. They're going to try and pass over the middle. Golden gets the hit stick. He hangs on for a gain of 8. Overmays now is going to be our deep safety. We're going to be trying to make sure nobody gets anything. And we lay the hit on him, but he still holds on. I'm not really scared of this. They go in motion. Quarterback hangs on to it and loses 2. We've got Ray Stokes here in the backfield, and he makes a play on the QB, only allowing a loss of 1, or a gain of 1, rather. We've got Golden here on the user. If they say illegal touching on my guy, I swear on my life, man. Oh, it's roughing the passer. Oh, that's even better. Great. So that's going to be another handoff. Army gets a gain of 5 on the run. They're definitely playing this pretty conservatively. They're not rushing anything. But we get the pick. Oh, that's huge. Williams tries to cut inside, but he makes the defensive play that may have just saved us the game. Lionel Williams. You're going to remember that name. Huge, huge pick. There we are. And now we're going to run a little screen pass, which, again, that's totally illegal touching. You can't do that. Stone actually now gets free, gets some blocks. We need one here on the conversion, and we're able to barely get it. We're going to give him this screen pass, and hopefully we can just run out of bounds and get the first down. Perfect. Now we got Barry Slick out there. Doesn't have a lot of place to go, but he gets one on the play. Not a horrible gain. And we've got Doss underneath. Gets a block. A lot of guys he runs into to the 31. They're not really stopping us at the point of attack either. So, alrighty, let's run this. Get it to Luke Stone underneath. Easily gets the first down. This will definitely be the last play before the 2-minute warning. Barry Slick fights upfield for a gain of 3. I'm going to look for Luke Stone again. I'm actually going to throw it ahead. Shouldn't have done it. We're going to try and run the ball here, center the kick, which we do, and we can make this a 12-point game. Not that this field goal really does anything for us other than get us to an even 40. If they're going to be in this fullback formation, I feel pretty good about our chances here. He throws it away on first down. Again, we're under 2 minutes to go. It really feels like if we can just get a stop here, we can get this game over with ASAP. Running them in motion. They're doing a handoff. I don't believe it. And they get a crazy catch there, and they're up to the 44. Obviously, they're going to go hurry up, and he hikes the ball. And he goes to the flat. We are not able to make the tackle. We are still in the fullback formation. If anyone wants to let me know what this formation is called, I'd be happy to stop calling it the fullback formation, as I imagine it's probably irritating for those of you who actually know college football. But here we are, going to the seam. Nice loss of 2 there. If we can really hold down the fort here and not let them in easy, maybe force them to burn some extra clock, or pick it off. I don't know why I took that out, but Golden with a game-sealing interception. I know we should run the ball, but I don't trust our blocking at all. So we're going to get it to Luke Stone. He's going to get out of bounds, but he gets to the 7. I do take a sack. Probably didn't have anything there anyway. That's fully icing the game. I'm just going to dump it off underneath to Stone because we're going to be able to burn a lot of clock, and I'm just going to punt it. All right, and here's the punt. We got 17-ish seconds left on the clock. They don't even take a fair catch, so we get down to 11 seconds, especially if you're going to get sacked here. Wow, just takes him down. That's going to do it. Game-ending clinching sack. We win against Army, win our first conference game, first game against a non-FCS opponent. And really, I think the second quarter speaks for itself. Xander Stone gets player of the game. He had 3 touchdowns. Checking out the stats of this game, you look at their player, Bryson Daly. He did throw 4 interceptions, but aside from that, he was pretty good, honestly. Carter Wells did great. 79 completion percentage. Obviously, his throws were pretty simple. He did have 2 touchdowns. His average yards per attempt was 9, a long of 25. So, again, not anything crazy. Xander Stone did very well, average of 1.2 a carry. Wells obviously didn't do great. Neither did Slick. They played pretty good defense on the run. Obviously, Stone was able to get 2 touchdowns on the ground. I think he played pretty good. He obviously had a very good game via the air. Obviously, Matt Worth, our fullback, the junior from Baton Rouge, LA, signature touchdown. We were able to get Brick Wells a catch. Mayburn had a couple of catches. Doss was very, very good. Luke Stone was doing his thing. Finn Harrington was doing his thing. We look at the defense. We look at the interceptions. 4 different players, Cam Dennis, Jermaine Willingham, obviously Lionel Williams, and Dane Golden all had an interception. Akili Robinson Jr. had a sack. So did Jake Couch. So did Dane Golden. That one was a user sack. And overall, I think we did a really good job this game. And we level up. We're now a level 5 coach. So we are the recruiting tree. I don't think I've shown this yet. This is how we've put our points in so far. I think I'm going to go here and just get the level tier 1 on everything. And now we can just start working on position groups, getting to the 3-hour part. I am going to sim this week, and we'll see if we get any other commits. We don't, although Jasmine, we are number 1 on his board. We went up into D+ championship contender, which I guess is better than a straight D. You know what? I'll take it. Next episode, we're going to go up against 3-0 North Texas. I really appreciate anyone who watched this. Yeah, I always have trouble ending these videos, but that's all I've got, man. I hope to see you all in the next one. Take care.